Have you ever clicked on one of these hyper edited thumbnails? Well, if you're over 16, probably not, and there's an exact reason why. It all comes down to who you are trying to attract with your content. And this is honestly where so many people mess up on YouTube. They see creators like Mr. Beast on YouTube and think, hey, I'll just copy his style for my own channel. But that's not how it works. Just because it works for somebody else doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. So today I'm gonna break down the perfect YouTube thumbnail and title formula for you to dominate on YouTube in 2025. So I will say I do have a free guide that has everything included in this video and even more detail, all on a Google document. Feel free to go check that out. That is gonna be the first link in description. And I know for a fact it's gonna help you out, so go check that out. So the very first thing that you need to understand is your audience. So what is your goal? Ask this first. Why am I creating content? Is it for business, education, entertainment? And what do I want my channel to achieve? Is it for lead generation for my business, or just YouTube monetization, or is it a side project or hobby? And how do I want my content to impact people? That one's super important. So next, based off the goal, you're going to understand who you're trying to target. So what kind of people would enjoy your videos? What age group are you aiming for? And what are their interests and problems? So make sure to answer those questions, and that's going to lead us into this next step here. And this is actually researching and finding what other people are doing in your niche and other niches in order to implement for your own. So you're gonna look for content outliers. You can search on Google for YouTube extensions to specifically find these videos. It's pretty easy. TubeBuddy, or there's loads out there. So just go find one of those, install those. It's gonna be really helpful when trying to find outliers. And they're typically free to use. Once you add one of these extensions, go on to YouTube and you'll see a little tab right beside each video that will have an X multiplier. And that is basically saying how much better the video performed compared to the channel average. So these are the exact videos that you want to find and use to your advantage. So open a spreadsheet, create two tabs at the bottom, one for your niche specifically and one for any type of content, since you can take outliers in other niches to also apply to yours. So next you're gonna go to YouTube channels in your niche specifically, or just start scrolling the YouTube homepage. So you're just gonna start copying these outlier videos and start adding it to the spreadsheet. And to be honest, this is pretty tedious, but it's super important if you actually want to get traction with your videos. Because the thing is, why would you go and reinvent the wheel when you can just take something that's already working, apply it to your own type of style, and then use that? It just makes sense. So once you have those in a spreadsheet, the next thing you're going to want to do is break down your niche into 3 different areas. And that is going to be top of funnel, middle funnel, and bottom of funnel. Now, in other terms, this is pretty much just broad content, less broad, and then very niche. So I'm going to be using drop shipping as an example for this. So for example, if you have an inner circle in drop shipping and you're teaching others how to do this, this would work very well. And this is exactly how you can approach it. But do keep in mind, the age group for this is probably going to be around 18 to 27, 28. So for the top of funnel video, it could be like a raw reality of making X amount per year at your age. The middle funnel video could be a bit more specific, something like how to find winning products for drop shipping in 2024. And then bottom of funnel will be very niche, something like stop using AliExpress for drop shipping, private supplier, something like that. So that's exactly how you can break your niche down into 3 areas in order to, understand what type of content you're going to create. And then from there, you can generate the title and thumbnail. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a topic that is winning, so an outlier in another niche, and then apply it to another niche, if that makes sense. So I found this video, any idiot can make 10K per month in an agency doing this. And this exact video is actually a 12 times outlier for the channel average. So that's a video that we want to copy, put in the spreadsheet, and then utilize. So for this, I'm going to apply it to the drop shipping niche just to show as an example. So you could reword it and say, any idiot can make 11.9K per month in drop shipping by doing this. So you're taking winning concepts from one niche and putting it in your own. And this is the same exact way that you can approach thumbnails as well. But keep this in mind. You want to understand your target audience. You don't want to be making super cartoonish Mr. Beast style thumbnails if your age group is like 35, 40s. It just doesn't make sense. They're just not going to click on it. So for example, the raw style thumbnails right now are working really well for the type of mindset motivational niche on YouTube. So here's exactly how you can capitalize this for your own niche. And to be honest, you can actually use this if you're watching this video and you're not sure where to start with your YouTube channel. Go make one of these videos. They're really easy. You don't have to do a bunch of crazy editing. You can just use a raw style thumbnail. But for this example, I'm just going to share this to show. So here are 3 different videos here that all have a raw style thumbnail. So for this thumbnail style specifically, you don't want the video to be super niche. This is definitely just for more broad videos like day in the lives or vlogs or mindset, as mentioned before. So for the dropshipping niche, you could have a raw thumbnail and then the title that could go with it. It could be something like, it took 397 product tests to find my winning product. Watch this if you're struggling. So then the raw thumbnail would have somebody looking depressed, a raw thumbnail, no edits or anything like that. And as you can see, that works very well because the title is complementing the thumbnail. If you had something super edited on the thumbnail, it would look fake and you would think this person is just trying to sell you something. So I do have that framework in the link in the description, basically just outlining everything that I've discussed here plus more, so do go check that out. So in this video, I discussed the exact YouTube thumbnail and title framework for you to go use in your own YouTube videos. And I know for a fact this is going to work and it's going to work well for you because it works well for me and my clients. And if you're just getting started to go create a raw video, who cares if it's the best? You just need to get something out, get started with this. If you do gain some value from this, make sure to like and follow along. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.